Hey, Dad. We are at August 16th. Ooh, our camera's angles aren't doing so good. Let's see if I can balance it here. August 16th. The entry is called The White Space. This is from Psalms 147. Great is our Lord and mighty in power. His understanding has no limits. What do you see? My psychology professor asked as he projected a picture of a small black dot in the middle of a very white screen. We all responded immediately. A black dot. I was excited, thinking, if all the questions are as simple as this one, this course is going to be easy. But then he asked again, what do you see? Confused, we repeated back to him, a black dot. When he finally gave us the answer, it was a lesson I'll never forget. You were also focused on the tiny little black dot in the center of the screen. That's none of you noticed the dominant image on the screen. The large white space covering the screen, top to bottom, left to right. And suddenly it was obvious. We had chosen to focus on the black dot, so that's what we saw. When we chose to focus on our weakness or trials, that's all we can see. But God's power is at work in the overwhelmingly large white space around us. When we focus on the vastness of God's mighty power and amazing work on this planet, we'll start to see his work in our lives. Lord, I want to focus on what you are doing instead of the little dots in my life. Please give me new vision to see you at work. So that entry was called The White Space. Too bad they never said what the picture was. But that is interesting. I mean, the lesson is, I think, one in perspective of that, you only see this, you only see what you focus on. And sometimes you need to step back and think about, is there a different way to look at this? Is there something, another way to see it? And this is interesting. The kind of story behind this is a lot about groupthink. If one person says they see the black dot, everybody else is like, yeah, the black dot. And sometimes it takes a brave person to be that outlier and be like, wait, I don't see there is a black dot, but I see, this and this and this. And what's also pretty interesting is almost like the magic and innocence of children. As Jack's getting older, I can see him falling more into the groupthink. But Ben still has that mind of a very curious 6-year-old, and he can look at. Actually, it's funny. He was looking at a stack of. I'm sitting in my room, in the closets to that side. He was sitting in here, and he looked up on a stack of Jay's shirts the other day. And he goes, Mom, it looks like a face. And then when I looked, I was like, oh my gosh, it does. The way that the shirts were stacked and the colors and the way that one of the white shirts was kind of misfolded and hung down, it actually did kind of look like a face, like a dragon face or something. You kind of see these two eyes and a white triangle, and it was just crazy. And I think that's a good perspective of what kids see and what adults see, and what we choose to focus on. I always choose to focus on what's going on that's bad in our lives, like our weaknesses or our trials and tribulations and the shitty things that are happening. Where we are missing out. We are missing out on the things that we can still enjoy, which I know is probably really hard for you right now, because you're probably feeling like there's a lot of things you can't enjoy right now. I'm sorry about that, but I hope you can enjoy this message. I hope you can enjoy some of the pictures I'll send you later today. The boys are excited about taking sunset pictures and beach pictures for you, especially Jack. So I hope you'll be able to enjoy them. Love you, Dad.